Yo, what's going on, rival community? Let's get into this news. Arriving this June, Marvel Rivals is releasing a one-shot manga called Marvel Rivals Ignite Issue 1. In the manga, our heroes will be going back in time to Japan. The outfits and comic style were designed by Japanese comic creators Yuji Kaku, Yasu Sakai, and Ryusu Yamanada. And sorry if I'm pronouncing the names wrong, but from reading this article, it says the manga will have a breathtaking tale of spotlight and artistic talent. The fact that Marvel Rivals is getting its own one-shot manga tells us that the game is getting huge day by day. Looking at the info about the manga, it says first side takes on cinematic chaos of Venom and the breathtaking tale by Peach Momoko. Then writer and artist Yuji Kaku brings Frank House the unbeatable punch of face to face with Penny Parker. And writer Miyasaku Sakai and artist Ryusu Yamanada takes the K-pop star Luna Stone into the depths of Asgard and right to the hands of Healer. So it seems that Luna Stone has to deal with Healer while Punch takes on Penny. Now, it doesn't really say what role Venom will play in this. However, it's unclear what side Venom will be on, but I'm assuming that he will probably be on either Healer side most likely. This is my opinion. Here we have a better look at the costumes. The Punisher costume really stands out the most. It just made me my favorite. And I also like the Healer and Luna Snow costume. However, Luna Snow costume doesn't really remind me of ancient Japan. However, Healer costume kind of reminds you of a Japan Empress. And for the last costume, we have Penny. Now her costume reminds me of a dance line event that Marvel had this January. So this isn't the game's first time doing something related to Japan. Now, it hasn't been stated that we're going to get these costumes in the future, but it's highly likely that we're going to get them. Alright, getting to the next topic. Marvel Rivals has a new game-breaking exploit that ruins the fun of the game. For reading this article, it seems that Dr. Strange and Jeff can do a team-up exploit that allows Strange to teleport other players far away than previously imaginable. It also says that he must be on the mid-time map with Jeff as his teammate. The exploit revolves around opening a portal to send players outside of the map. However, once this is done, Jeff is supposed to use his awesome ability to swallow as many enemies as possible and enter the portal with them. If timed correctly, the enemies will teleport outside of the map and will have nowhere to return to the map since the portal will close. Now, this is an insanely broken bug, and I'm not surprised Dr. Strange is involved with this. When it comes to bugs in the game, majority of the time it's either Dr. Strange or Loki. And considering how fast the game developer fixed previous issues, we can expect this to be patched quickly. Now we got some more good news. The Marvel Rivals Discord is holding another community event that ends March 28th. To participate, players must be in the Rivals Discord and head to the hashtag Spot Difference channel. But taking a look at this pic, it tells us the spot the difference of Spider-Man. Maybe it's his chest symbol or his facial expressions or something else. And for the rewards, players will get in-game currency and an exclusive Discord role called Season 1 Eternal Nightfalls. So make sure you guys join the Rivals Discord. Getting to the next topic, Marvel Rivals Dales aren't balancing for competitive play and they don't want to. The article says the title developed by Natives Games has taken a risk with its game systems, putting accessibility and enjoyment ahead of rigorous competitive frameworks. Since the game release, creators are concentrating on creating fast-paced 6v6 games that thrives on integrating settings and team-based mechanics such as team-ups in which heroes combine skills to produce spectacular results. In an interview with PC Gamer, Marvel Games executive producer Danico has revealed why the game prioritizes casual players over its expansive competitive player base. He states they balance every character for fun first, so the team can have data on win rates, making sure that not one character is too powerful or oppressive. He then states that while there are numerous exploits the game has, right from Penny's invisible mind to Rocket's ammo invention exploit, all of these elements according to devs are adding fun to the game. Now, Danico also revealed the game is built to be more acceptable for casual play. People just want to have fun at the end of the day. That balance of fun is always the key #1 priority to anything. When asked about this, Cole says casual and competitive coexist, but the majority of players will not play competitive anyway, that's for sure. Cole says they just want to have fun with their friends and go. Now, he still sees competitive as important because he knows players want to show off their mastery. Now, what I think he's doing is actually a good idea, and I love the idea of it, because I feel like if he start to focus on competitive players, it's going to ruin the game. And I have nothing against competitive players at all, but I feel like they ruin games. Like, for example, take Call of Duty, they ruined it. But this is my opinion on it though.